Hello everyone, it is Valentine's Day and it is after 5 o'clock in the afternoon and I needed a break from working on my Grafghan. So yesterday I got this new Amigurumi book in that I ordered off of Amazon, and it was one that I was looking at. It was one that I was looking at a while ago, but they were out of stock. And I got the notification that they were back in stock, so I went ahead and purchased it. So it's a pretty cool book, especially if you like the creepy and the strange and the weird type little creatures. The book is called A Crochet World of Creepy Creatures and Cryptids. And this is the author, Ricky. I'm not even going to try and pronounce her last name. But it comes with 40 different patterns. And some of them are just the cutest little things you ever wanted to see. Like, look at the phoenix. Isn't that just adorable? I'm starting in the back of the book, by the way. There's a dragon. He's cute. A sci-fi robot. Oh. An alien. But you don't have to do them in gray. You could do them in green to make it look more like an alien. I think she even has an example in here, yes, of him in green. Isn't that cute? Frankenstein's monster. The boogeyman. Doesn't look like any boogeyman I ever remember. A goblin. Yeah, I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. Kitsune. It's cute though. It's got like 5 tails on it. The Krampus. A cute little fairy. This one's great. Medusa. Isn't that freaking great? But there's a lot of them. There's even a little gnome. There's a lot of them in here. And she breaks it down. Bigfoot is in here. Like this chapter 4 is forest dwellers. And check out the mermaid. Kraken. So there's creatures of the deep. That's chapter 3. A cyclops. I think I'm going to do that one next. He's cute. Ooh, I don't know. This one's nice too. A monitor. There's even a slender man in here if you're into urban legends. He's got no face. Can't get much easier than that. A zombie. A werewolf. That's chapter 2. It's man-eaters. And Chupacabra, Mothman. Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. And chapter 1 is Cryptids. There's Gargoyle. A one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. That's a mouthful. But there's all kinds of cool ones in here. And what I really, really, really appreciate about this book is in the beginning of it, she talks about how we all crochet in different tensions, that ours, when we do them, are not going to look exactly like hers. And for people like me, that it has a tendency to hurt the hands to do it, she encourages using the thicker, blanket type yarn. She encourages that. So, like, here's an example. She shows a picture of the alien, the small size, and then doing it in the blanket yarn. So, any amigurumi pattern, if you are like me and have sore hands, here's a couple more that she does as an example. But if you're like me and it makes your hands and your fingers and stuff sore doing it, then use the bigger yarn. So she talks about the jumbo plushies, and then she talks about painting the eyes. Like when you order those safety eyes, they're usually all black, but she tells you how to paint the eyes so that it's more fitting for whatever character it is that you're making. And then she jumps right into it. So what I noticed with this one versus my other book is she doesn't wait till she tells you to stitch it closed to stuff it firmly. She actually gives you a step to when you add the eyes to the head, when you start stuffing it before you close it up. So that was a big help, especially me being new at doing the amigurumi. So this came yesterday morning, and I wanted to give this a break, and I wanted to play, and I wanted to be able to do something that I could pretty much finish in a day. So I made one, and I didn't show you the picture of the one that I made, but I'm going to show you the little guy I made. He's a Griffin. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't give him the fuzzy tail. So here he is. He is made out of just regular worsted weight yarn. He's got his little wings. But I used my Premier Basics yarn in white, and I want to say it was walnut. And this, I'm not sure what brand that was. It was just a golden yellow that I had in my scrap bin. And that was the only little piece I needed. So I used that for his beak, nose, whatever that is on his face. And I had the eyes already. So for the most part, it was pretty easy. And I've noticed with some of the, with some of the other people that do the amigurumi, and they do it pretty regular, there's a debate on whether you should yarn over or yarn under. And I was discussing this with Caroline. She's from Caroline for the Love of Crochet. And she says, no way on yarn under. She does yarn over. So before all the mean girls started correcting me on my crocheting, I was a yarn under person. Didn't even realize it. I just would stick the hook through, grab the yarn, and pull it through. Never paid any attention to what way the yarn was going over the hook. So for me to do the little guys here, yarn under is just fine, because that's for, gosh, since I was in the 3rd grade, how I crocheted. So, but because the mean girls got on me, I have made a conscious effort to make sure that I always yarn over my hook, because, the mean girls graduated high school and they moved right on here to YouTube to let you know when you're doing it not to their satisfaction. So you mean girls just know I have fixed that problem. But when it comes to amigurumi, my way is okay. That I can just stick my hook through and grab that yarn and just keep moving right along. So now that that rant is over, so I did do the yarn under technique, and the book says to use regular worsted weight yarn, which is what I did, and a 4mm hook. But I used a 4.5 because I usually crochet pretty tight anyways. But after I got this finished, I probably should have used the 4mm hook because there are some spots that it could have been a little bit tighter, but I think he's just as cute as a button. Jenna saw him and she wants him. So when I get my shelf put up, I was going to have him added to my shelf, and now she wants him, so I won't get to add him to my shelf. So, that's how that went. So again, the book is called A Crochet World of Creepy Creatures and Cryptids. And if you are interested in checking the book out, taking a look at it, I put a link down below in the description. And yeah, there's some pretty cool things in there, but I think I'm going to do the Cyclops next because he doesn't look to have as many tiny parts as some of the other ones do. Like Medusa is really cool looking, but she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah, 9 snake heads on her and the 2 arms. I don't know that my hands could handle doing the 9 snake heads. So I don't know if I'll ever make Medusa. But the Cyclops, the alien robot I would like to do, the alien, the centaur, maybe the jackalope. I don't know, there's quite a few of them in here that are just really cute, but he's not so cute. He's a Grindalo. He looks really grumpy. So, yeah, this is a cool book. Oh, there's a Kelpie. That's cute. It's a supernatural water horse. That is so cute. Green? I might do it a different color if I make that one. I'd like to try the mermaid too. The mermaid looks pretty fun. Like I said, I just needed to take a break away from this giant project and do something that I could feel like I got something done. And I did him. I started working on him yesterday afternoon. Put it down for a little while so that I could go to a doctor's appointment, and then when I came home, worked on a little more, then put it down for a little while, made dinner, had dinner, cleaned up the mess from dinner, sort of, and then I started working on him again. And I probably finished him up about 11:30ish last night. I was going to record myself making this, but I wasn't sure if I can do it. So you're just getting to see the end result instead of the whole process. Sorry about that. Next one that I do, I'll give myself about a week or so because I don't want to overdo it with the hands. But the next one that I do, I'll try to record it with myself working on it. I'll pick an easy one. And yeah, I'll be able to record some of that. I mean, it's single crochet, like, what can you say? But yeah, so this Griffin says you should click on this link over here to see what the next video is. Okay, so that's all I have to share with you today.